Hey everyone, it's Jake of Jake's Metal Chat. Hope you're all well and welcome to the long-awaited second episode of Jake's Metal Chat Festival Edition. And it has been a while since my first episode, which was back in 2023 for Beer Mageddon. And I thought I filmed not one but two episodes this year of two festivals here in Bristol. And here is the first one that happened back on the 27th of June, and it is Blastonbree. And like I said in my preview video leading up to the festival, it is a mixture of brutal death, slamming death, technical death, death thrash, death doom, old school death metal, sludge metal, grindcore, hardcore, deathcore, everything from a ton of blast beats to a whole lot of riffage. And a big well done to Vic and Jason of End of the World Promotions for doing an absolutely stellar job. Pulled it out of the park once again. I'm super proud of you guys, and I cannot wait to see what happens in 2027. And it was a great day overall. I got to catch up with people that I have not seen in quite a long time, and it was, yeah, just a really nice vibe and just a ton of, just a ton of heavy music and just so many bands. There were 9 bands overall. And before I get on to those, if you're new to the channel, welcome, and a big thank you to those that have subbed to the channel very recently. And like I did for Beer Mageddon, I filmed every single band. There are 9, like I said, so I will be showing you 3 at a time. And here is the first one to open up the festival. They are a slamming deathcore band from here in Bristol. And I've not heard of them, and I'm not the biggest deathcore fan, as you know, but once I watched them, they have a very commanding presence on stage. The vocalist knows how to draw in a crowd, and all really good musically. And it is Entropic Rot. And if you are into your deathcore, go and check them out. Every band that I have filmed, every band that was there, they will be in the description below so you can have a listen for yourselves. Absolutely a one hell of a presence on stage, very good musically, and definitely for fans of deathcore, go and check them out. Same with the next band. Not the biggest hardcore fan, but definitely do have that presence like Entropic Rot, based out of Glastonbury. You wouldn't think metal in Glastonbury, but there have been gigs going on with Charlie and Max of Southwest Heavy Fest. And this is Charlie's band, Blunt Impact. Definitely got a crowd going for them. And yeah, a lot of energy on stage, which is what you need for genres such as hardcore. And the last band that I will be talking about here before getting on to the last 6 bands is a old school death thrash metal band from here in Bristol, and it is Dice Holocaustum, which I've known these guys for years. I've seen them multiple times before, and definitely have that old school sound to their music. And if you know me, I love my old school death metal. I love my thrash metal. Put that together, you got something there that's just basically, when you hear it, it sounds from the late 80s, early 90s, and it's, yeah, definitely got that sound. So I will leave you with these first 3 bands, and I will be back with you shortly. And those were the first three bands of the festival, and it progressively got heavier throughout the day, and everyone that attended was having a great time. And here are the next three bands that I will be showing you. And here is a three-piece grindcore band, also from Bristol. I've shared a stage with these guys. I am friends with them, as well as the guys from Dice Holocaustum, and the next band that I'll be talking about after these guys. And here is Priest Crippler, who I have spoken about before on the channel, and absolutely balls to the wall grindcore, so much energy, which is what you need for a band within that genre. And if you've not checked these guys out, definitely check them out. And as I said, every band will be in the description below, so you can have a listen for yourselves if I've not already mentioned that. And yeah, just so much fun to see live, and just very interactive with the crowd. The next band, all the way from Norwich, spoken about these guys so many times. I have had their guitarist here on my channel, on my Jake's Metal Chat podcast, and it is, of course, Consecration. They brought the Death Doom, like my band did last year, and the year before that, the very first one in 2024, Nash brought the sludge metal. And of course, the guy that I know, their guitarist, Liam, the Death Doom metalhead, top bloke. All the guys in the band are all down to earth. Absolutely love those guys. And the new album, if you've not heard it yet, in the description, it will be there so you can have a listen. And the last band that I will be showing you before getting on to the last three bands, all the way from Manchester, never heard of them before, and it is Corpus Mutation. Definitely, definitely bringing the brutal death, and just tons and tons of blast beats. Fairly enjoyed their set. Really, really great stuff. And I've mentioned about deathcore being a genre I don't really listen to. Hardcore, not so much. Don't listen to much brutal death these days, but definitely there are a handful of bands that I still listen to this day. So before I blab on anymore, here are these three bands. So once again, Priest Crippler, Consecration, and Corpus Mutation. And there was a few more bands for you guys. I hope you enjoyed them as well. And here are the final three bands, two of which are Slamming Brutal Death, and the last one is Death Grind. And here are the first two that are Slamming Brutal Death. And you love your Slamming Brutal Death and you not checked out these guys, definitely do so. The first one from Bedfordshire is Engorgement. Saw these guys for the first time back in 2018, and saw them this year at this year's Blastonbree, and they absolutely nailed this set. Brought that absolute high level of energy, so much blast beats, dirty, disgusting, chunky riffs, the amount of slams, and just again the amount of energy that they brought. And yeah, the crowd was going absolutely nuts for them and for the brutal slamming death metal legends from here in Bristol. Been friends with all those guys in that band for quite a long time now. They were down their bass player, but they still brought that same level of energy. It's Amputated. And they played the very first one back in 2024. And yeah, just they know how to draw a crowd, and people just, again, like they did for Engorgement, went absolutely nuts for them. And for the final band as well from London, and they are Death Grind. They got that old school sound, and I bought their EP from last year, which I'll leave for a collection update. And you love your Death Grind and you not checked out these guys, definitely do so. And it is Basement Torture Killings. So much energy with these guys, always bring such a high level of energy to their shows, and that was absolutely insane, their set. And the first time I saw them was back in, I want to say about 20, I think that was 2012, 2013. And I have seen them, and I mentioned this in my preview video, with General Surgery. And they absolutely fit that bill. They fit this bill. All the bands did absolutely well. These guys ended that festival on an absolute high. So once again, a big well done to every single band. So that was Entropic Rot, Blunt Impact, Dies Holocaustum, Priest Crippler, Consecration, Corpus Cephalic Mutation, Engorgement, Amputated, and once again, Basement Torture Killings. Well done to Jason and Vic for just, again, nailing it, pouring it out of the park, and just absolutely just putting on one hell of a great day. And that is it for this episode of Jake's Metal Chat Festival Edition. I hope you enjoyed this and heard me waffle on as normal. And I hope there are some new bands for a lot of you out there that have not heard these bands. In the description below, go and check them out. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and comment down below. And if you enjoy my content overall, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with everything that I got coming up. I will leave you with these last three bands. Until then, I have been Jacob Jake's Metal Chat. Keep that banner of metal well and truly high. Please do take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one.